Marina Joyce, was the internet star kidnapped? Is she addicted to drugs? Or could this even be a stunt?
Plus, did Ariana Grande cheat on her ex-boyfriend, Ricky Alvarez?
And could it actually be true that Justin Bieber has a gay sex tape?
OMG, this is out of control even for us today. Thank God we're about to break down the truth on Rumor Patrol.
Ah! What's up, you guys? You are back at Rumor Patrol. I'm, of course, Ryland Adams with my baby angel cakes, Jocelyn Davis.
You guys, I've really missed Ryland. We've been separated for a while.
Since last time we filmed the show.
But absence makes the heart grow fonder, and
I
the heart
agree.
is so fun.
We've got a big weekend as well.
We do.
We're going to be here tomorrow night, bringing you all the coverage from the Teen Choice Awards. You're actually going to be on the carpet, right?
I'm going to be on the carpet, checking out all the hotties, asking them some weird questions. But before we get to that, we have a crazy follow-up rumor to this Ariana Grande breakup thing or new boyfriend thing from last week, right?
So crazy. It's actually been reported, we actually did talk about her dating somebody else last week, but now we're talking about her breakup with Ricky Alvarez.
We got to give a shout out to our homie Shane Dawson. #1 on the New York Times bestseller list, not surprised.
First YouTuber ever to get that title.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
It doesn't get better.
Joss, I have to talk about your nose ring and your purple lipstick. What is going on?
You know, I'm just channeling a little edge this summer. I'm reinventing myself, and again, I'm living my best day
And
life.
I wish you could see on the camera that she's actually wearing tennis shoes under this nice little outfit.
I'm on my Asics.
Classic Jazzy Jaws. Do you have a good question
Yeah,
for me?
I have a great question for you. I know you're friends with Ricky Alvarez, or you used to be before he unfriended you on Facebook. But is it true, I don't believe it, but is it true that Ariana Grande cheated on your friend, Ricky Alvarez?
Well, that's what the interwebs are saying, Jazzy Jaws. So we all know that Ariana got a haircut, and the world is speculating that the two of them broke up. I had actually thought they were broken up for some time now, because even last week we were talking about her getting close and canoodling to that other man that was on Broadway with her. And what is interesting about this couple, Ricky and Ariana, they were never really a really PDA-driven couple. They wouldn't walk carpets together. We only knew it from Snapchatty. From Snapchat. And a few subtle Instagram posts.
Because maybe they were never officially boyfriend and girlfriend. You can date someone for a really long time.
They were for sure. He was posting photos every once in a while. His Instagram game is also really strong, just so you know. But so Ariana, she took to Twitter over the week and she wrote, "Change, feeling free, happy, bangin'." So the bangin' was in reference to her new bangs that she debuted on Instagram over the weekend that are amazing, by the way, but the world is freaking out that it was indeed after a change. And you know, you're a girl. After something big happens, girls, they always change something about their physical appearance after a breakup.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I wouldn't say always, but it's a cool thing to do to kind of make yourself feel good, freshen up your vibes. I mean, if I were you guys, I would get a fake nose ring. It's
all right,
fun.
Jocelyn. Wait, so that is fake? You don't have a hole there?
No, it's fake. It looks good, right?
Oh, it does look good. Maybe we could put a little stud there next week.
Ooh, I might put it on my septum. Anyways.
All right, so then...
But what's with the cheating aspect of this story?
Well, hold on, Jaws. So she posted a few more things to Twitter and deleted them. I love when stars do that because they get all excited about Twitter and then they delete.
She doesn't do that a lot.
She doesn't do that a lot. And then another one that she posted is, "Life is wild and change is effing fantastic." So that leads us all to believe that the two had indeed broke up. Perez Hilton was actually the first person to speculate before E then later confirmed. But the Twitter sphere was freaking out that maybe Ari had actually cheated on him.
Why
and that's
though?
just a whole, I mean, because she's the dangerous woman in the pair, you know what I'm saying?
My gosh.
The tweets that she posted actually have me believing the opposite, and that she kind of felt like she was the one that got rejected, because if you're gonna cut your hair and feel like a brand new girl and get all of this change, I feel as though she was the one that maybe got left.
I don't know. I don't think there's any truth to this whatsoever. I think the Twitterverse does what the Twitterverse does and creates things out of thin air. And I think she's at a point currently where she's had relationships in the past, whatever, some have been public. But like, she is one of those stars who I think is not being defined by her relationships. And I
agree.
love that she keeps her personal life personal because...
but I disagree because when she was with Big Sean, it was a big PR thing. So I think because Ricky Alvarez is less famous than she is, and she kind of made his name a household name, like we know about him because of her. I think if she would have been dating somebody that was bigger, say Justin Bieber, then the two of them would have a very public relationship because it'd be good for her career. But E! Online, they did confirm the breakup, saying she did break up with him. He didn't cheat or anything. They just found it difficult to make it work. They are still friends though, and the source also revealed that Ari is, quote, happy to be single and live her life for a little while.
Good for her.
That makes sense because she has a Dangerous Woman tour to plan, and she was also nominated for 5 VMAs.
Wow, well deserved. Also, your music videos are slaying the game. Keep making them.
Into You was my favorite of all time for Ariana.
A little less conversation.
And a little more Touch My Body.
Is this rumor true about her cheating?
That's false. But is it true they broke up?
That's true.
But all right, Jocelyn, this next one is actually very interesting, and I do want to get to the bottom of it because the whole world is really freaking out about it, and that is Marina Joyce okay? What is going on?
All right, so this is a crazy story. Listen, I have been on YouTube and on the interwebs making content for like 8 years now.
Oh my gosh.
And I really don't think I've ever witnessed anything like this about a YouTube star ever, period. And I think a lot of people who have been around for a long time would agree with me. So many things here. First off, Marina Joyce, she's this super cute British YouTuber. She's got this great bubbly personality. She's been around for a long time. Prior to the incidents that have occurred recently, she had about like 600,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is a lot.
And now she's almost at 1 million, or just hit 1 million?
Now she is nearing 1 million. Probably by the time you guys are watching this, she will be at 1 million. But sadly, I think a lot of these new viewers are only watching her to kind of see what's going on with her currently, thanks to a lot of the stuff that's happened in the recent past. So about a week ago at this point, she released a video on her YouTube channel. It was all focused on what to wear on a date night. And this was like the catalyst for this entire situation where Save Marina Joyce started trending on Twitter. And that's how I found out about it from you guys. A ton of people, I would say maybe on Monday or Tuesday night, started tweeting me to where Lily and I started investigating the situation. We actually tweeted out to the police in her local area to find out what was going on. They ended up confirming that she was fine. But if you take a look at the video that I just referenced, you guys will kind of see that it seems like something weird's going on. Check it out.
Love you guys so much. This is the clothing company that I'm advertising, and this is the dress that I'm wearing.
So you guys might not have seen that in the video. A lot of people are saying there's a hand that's kind of like pointing or directing her. Take a look at that.
It's the clothing company that I'm advertising.
Clothing company.
Also, people are saying that she's whispering, "Help me" in the video. I personally think that's a big stretch. Maybe she was saying like, "Help me, where am I supposed to go in the shot?"
I thought I could hear it, but I didn't actually see her mouth it. It was kind of when there was a product in the shot, but it is crazy nonetheless.
So people are basically saying or speculating that she was kidnapped. She's being forced to make branded videos, that her boyfriend had done this to her. You'll also notice that it is a fact. She has a lot of bruises on her body. People were speculating maybe she was on drugs or she's having health issues. The list went on and on.
There's so many conspiracy theories. Also, she started making videos in a different location that nobody had known of before.
There was a huge gun in the shot in her bedroom, which, you know what, people have guns. I think they're legal where she lives, but why would you keep that in your bedroom?
Also, if you're editing the video, if you're filming a video, you notice that that gun's there. That doesn't go unnoticed, so that's a big signal of something is going on, I feel. Because if you're making a YouTube video, why would you casually leave that there?
Exactly. So a YouTuber whose channel is called Touch Delight is actually the one who made this huge video that really explained things and brought it to my attention. And we were legitimately concerned for this girl because it did seem like, if you watch her videos from back in the day and you watch her videos now, it did seem like there was a change. So flash forward to earlier this week, and Phil DeFranco scored an interview with her, thankfully, because I feel like he has great motives and was asking really good questions. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw clips of it. I haven't seen the full thing yet, but it was very interesting, and she seems a little little off to me because it was weird. People were tweeting her and asking her if she was okay, and she wasn't responding, but she was favoriting all of them, and she was giving strange messages. Like, fans were saying, put a heart in your next video if you need help. And she was playing into all of the things without actually speaking out. She also then scheduled a 6:30 a.m. meet and greet, which was very strange behavior. And with all of the things that have been going on in the world, it's very scary to have a meetup at that strange of a time.
It is, and apparently it was like one of those cool like workout raves. I know we have Daybreaker here in LA, but I think considering everything else that had been going on, it was sort of alarming. So Phil DeFranco got this interview where he asked all the questions that we have been wondering. Point blank, he asked if she was on drugs, to which she essentially replied, I would never do drugs because that would not be good for my viewers because I love my viewers. She didn't say like drugs are bad for you. I mean, she went on to talk about that, and she even referenced Amy Winehouse at one point. Throughout the video, you see her making the heart symbol with her hands multiple times. And she said overall she just feels loved by this, thanks to this situation, because she feels like people care about her. But I think for people who've been following for her for a long time, it does seem like something else is going on.
Yeah,
here.
if you even go back about 8 months, you can tell how different she was. A lot of her close friends have come out and said that she is unfortunately just on a lot of drugs and using substances, but nobody has really come forth and said exactly what is going on. It's hard to explain the bruises, it's hard to explain the weird things happening in the videos, but I guess she's okay, supposedly.
Well, she did talk about the bruises. She told Phil DeFranco that she went to the forest once and had a spill, and that's what happened. And that she likes to run around and do adventures in the park, and so she gets a lot of bruises. She also talked about a conversion to Christianity, and then later a conversion to Buddhism, and how that has affected her spiritually and mentally. I don't know, like a lot of things. And I think at the end of the day, when Phil DeFranco wrapped up his video where he was chatting with her, he just said like he wishes the best for her because she does seem like such a sweet person.
Thankfully, it doesn't look like she's being enslaved or captured or forced to do this.
Her mom was in one of her videos with her saying that she was fine. So I guess to like sum up this rumor, is Marina Joyce okay? We don't know.
We have no idea. Supposedly, I mean, even if her mom's speaking out, it seems like the situation's under control, but where do we draw a line? I mean, nobody's gonna stop her from making content on the internet, so I guess it's just up in the air for now.
I guess we'll keep following the story, but Marina, we hope you're okay. And okay, so to really change things up and get the vibes going in this studio.
What? Spit it out, Jocelyn.
Is it true that Justin Bieber has a gay sex tape?
Ooh, just floating around Hollywood.
A lot of you pervs wish he had.
All of our dreams are coming true,
Are they?
guys.
Are
they? Yeah, I was just started thinking Selena, who, maybe Justin. I mean, do you remember on Rumor Patrol, we actually talked about him hitting up a gay bar in North Hollywood.
That was so sad though, because he was by himself.
He was by himself, just checking out what the world had to offer in the gay
I don't even know. Remember, he didn't even know he was in a gay bar.
And then he left before the dancers had even come on, so maybe he was just trying to get a drink. But the story, it isn't as great as I thought it was, so my dreams, they're being crushed a little bit because there isn't a scandalous gay sex porno tape that is floating around Hollywood. It is indeed surrounding a movie. So Page Six, they reported that Justin was offered a role in a new Hollywood film called Uber Girl to play a young pop star. So that's not too far off from the truth, and it does seem like a good fit for Justin Bieber because you know he is one of the hottest pop stars in the world at the moment. So the script's co-writer, Pete O'Neill, he told Page Six, quote, he won't take the part unless the sex scene with him and one of the male backup dancers is taken out of the final script. So,
well, I mean, it makes sense. This is like literally art imitating life. So I don't think people, if they watched a film where he was playing a pop star, I don't think they'd be able to separate him from the role, number one, which is why I don't think he would do it. So why would he do like a huge gay sex scene unless...
Well, I mean, Nick Jonas does it. He plays a gay character on Kingdom, and he has these crazy, steamy, hot sex scenes. But I do think Justin, being a pop star
like more famous,
and thriving off of, and girls like ooze and goos over him. I don't think he wants to break down that wall of him being the straight, masculine pop star. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what the chances of him not being the hottest guy in the scene are possible, you know?
What?
Backup dancers?
I don't know. I mean, Ricky Alvarez is good looking. He's a backup dancer as well. But You guys, producers, they have also approached Selena Gomez and Ariana Grande to take part in this movie, which further makes me think Justin would never take part in the film playing
Neither
a
would
gay
these
character.
other people. These other girls would never do this movie either.
How do you know? Uber Girl could be a great film. Selena Gomez did Spring Breakers. This sounds like something that's in the similar vein of that.
Sounds like a movie that's going to take place in the back of a car that's taking you to LAX. They're not going to take Justin's sloppy seconds.
So, fun fact though, last year Justin was offered $2 million to star in a gay porno that was by min.com. So he also turned that down.
This is so stupid. $2 million is like 55 cents to Justin Bieber.
Whoa.
If we're talking $2 billion, then we're talking.
But if you're out there and want to offer me $2 million for something like that, I mean, I'll consider.
You're so ridiculous.
$2 million?
Rylan's like, where do I sign?
I could quit my day job and just pray that my family never sees it. I'll send you a link.
Your ween will be all over the internet.
I mean, is that a bad thing?
It
Yes, that's a bad thing. All right.
is.
So, since the story broke, his reps have spoken out to Gossip Cop saying he hasn't turned down the role because of the gay sex scene, saying talks about the movie involving Justin have never even happened.
Wow, so another totally fabricated story on this show. Wow, glad we're here to break it down. Okay, so is Justin Bieber going to do a gay sex scene?
Or is one floating around? That's fun.
Oh, what a show today. I feel like we went to some weird places, some dark places, some serious places. My emotions are all over the place.
But it's Saturday, so thankfully we can just go take a nap.
That.
What are you doing today?
Today I'm actually going to an Oceana gala to save the animals and the water of the world with Ted Danson.
Well, you're just so great, Jocelyn. I love you so much.
What are you doing? I know what you're doing.
Shut up, Joss!
You're freaking poolside, like you always are.
You guys, I joined a yoga studio, so I've been doing hot yoga with weights. That's where I'm gonna be all day, because I'm trying to get this six-pack back. Since I've worked here, I've lost it because Clevver feeds me so much.
Ugh. All the carbs, all the bagels. We have some questions though for you guys. I'm dying to know what you think about this Marina Joyce thing. If you're still gonna be paying attention, if you're concerned about her.
I think people are paying attention now more so than ever.
Yeah, I think so too.
I also want to know what you guys think about this Justin Bieber sex scene. If there was a gay sex tape with him that was floating around the interwebs, would you watch? I think I might have to click. I mean,
I'm secreting it
curious.
right now. He's like going all Tony. He's like going Tony Robbins.
Think it into existence.
Oh
That's what I do with everything else in my life. And look where I am. I'm sitting next to the beautiful Jonathan Davis.
Oh my gosh. You guys, be sure to follow us on the social medias because he posts like some amazing choreography, which you've got to check out.
To Britney Spears Make Me Move.
Oh, I mean,
I might have had one or two drinks, but
you
like,
might have.
whatever.
Has Ricky Alvarez seen that yet?
No, he unfollowed me, Jocelyn. Stop bringing it up.
You should friend request him again so that you can send him that link.
And Jocelyn, she's just a super cute babe like always. We'll be here every single Saturday. We love you lots. Bye.
Bye, you guys. Before you go, though, click to the left to find out what the deal is with Kim Ye going to prison. Did Taylor really send them to the penitentiary?
Oh my gosh, Jocelyn. Or click over to the right to get all the details on Kylie Jenner's lip kit possibly being canceled.
Holy crap.